Hello, people! It's the Tonight Stream with Greggy Hockstetler. Tonight, from Trademarked Skate Co, Jordan is here. From the Dunktown podcast, Anastasia is here. And me? I'm Shaq. Now, put your bits together for your host, Greggy Hockstetler! Wow, Shaq, what can I say? An amazing intro once again. That is something really special that you do every night for us here on the Tonight Stream, Shaq. I don't know why I'm looking over that way when you're over here, obviously. Maybe a little bit of a mistake on my part. But Shaq, thank you once again for the amazing job you've done on that intro. I really, really appreciate you and the work that you do.
Thank you, Greggy. The way you're saying that, it makes it kind of seem a little sarcastic or something, but I really appreciate you saying that.
Well, Shaq, I wouldn't say it if it wasn't true. I'm not being sarcastic. Shaq, I'm telling you, we got a lot of show tonight. We've got Jordan that's going to be coming in and talking to us. They're going to be talking to us about the Trademarked Skate Company. You know, Shaq, you're into this, right? You ordered a T-shirt just the other day.
Yeah, it hasn't come in yet, but I'm really looking forward to my trademarked T-shirt.
That's amazing. We've also got Anastasia is going to be here. Anastasia is going to be here very soon. Shaq, you've been excited to talk to Anastasia for quite a while because she is the co-host of one of your favorite podcasts, Dunktown. It's about that little ball that you love so much. You know, that special ball that you love so much, Shaq. Oh, there it goes. He's got his ball, folks. He's got his special ball that he loves so much. That's great, Shaq. Shaq, like I said, we got a lot of show tonight, not a lot of time for screwing around. So we just have to get to my special song real quick. We'll listen to my special song, and then we'll get into it. And Shaq, I just need you to be quiet for just a few minutes while we play the song. I'll get into the monologue, and not a lot of time to talk to you tonight, Shaq, and I really apologize for that, buddy. Because you know I love talking to you.
Well, Greggy,
No, Shaq, there's no time. We got to get to the song. Here we go.
It's the Greggiest Greggy around.
Wow, thank you, Aaron, for that intro. Amazing.
Greggy.
Greggy Hockstetler.
Oh, George. Wow, nice of you to pop in like that.
That beautiful voice you're hearing is Greggy.
Oh, Kevin.
Greggy's here. Hi, Greggy.
Oh, Casey, it is me.
The voice you're hearing is Greggy.
Kevin had to say it 2 times.
It's Greggy's here. Hi, Greggy.
It's Greggy.
Oh, Agata. She came back from last week.
Fuck you, Greggy.
Myth Besser. My lord, my stars in heaven. It always surprises me. I played that song about 6 times so far on this stream, and every time it just surprises me. I can't help it. Next thing we got to get to, of course, we played my special song. Wonderful song. Maybe eventually that bit will end, and I won't play the little song I made for myself. But if you wanted to, you could always check out that song by the Dayton family. It's called Flint Town. You're going to love that one. Check that out. Of course, on the Tonight Stream, we've got to get to the monologue, the famous First Thought monologue. And the way we do this is we scroll down to the input on the screen that makes this work. So we go to the AP. Shaq, buddy, can I get you to move off stage for me, please? You can leave the basketball if you want. I love that purple basketball. It's kind of the star of the show at this point. But Shaq, if you could just scoot on out of here because you're kind of in the way of the AP. Yeah, thanks, buddy. So we always go to the AP and we take a look at what they're talking about on there, what they've got kind of going on, and I give it a refresh just to prove that this is the first time I'm seeing these tweets. There's no reason why this should be, the first time I'm seeing any of this, but I think it does excuse maybe a little bit, or at least explain why the caliber of jokes are what they are. So the AP today is they're all a buzz. They're all a Twitter, you could say, about this story about Michigan's Attorney General, of course. Shaq, oh, yeah, I know I told you to leave, and now I'm talking to you. Shaq, we were just having a dinner the other day with Michigan's Attorney General, unless this story is about how they are disgraced, right? In which case we've never met them before and have no idea who they are. But Michigan's Attorney General is acknowledging that she drank too much booze before last month's Michigan State football game. Now, okay, I did a little joke about how I didn't know about what this story was going to be. And honestly, Dana Nessel, she is a wild card. She is always going to be she's always going to be, out there being a little bit of a party animal, I would have to say. Our old pal Dana, and I pretended like I didn't know what this story was going to be about, but actually Shaq and I do have a little bit of something to do with this story. Before last month's Michigan State football team, or football game rather, Shaq mixed up a big batch of his favorite cocktail, which is the garlic butter sauce that they have at Papa John's, and vodka. He mixes those two things. Oh, Shake and Bakey. Wow, thank you for the subscription. Bingen Games, first time chat. Amazing to see you in the chat, Bingen. Welcome to the Tonight stream. Shake and Bakey, welcome to the Tonight stream. Shaq, come back and say hi to Shake and Bakey and Bingen. They're in JRL mode with the raid. Thank you, JRL mode, Shake and Bakey, Bingen. I got to get all of you on this stream sometime very soon. Shaq, say thank you to the people for me, would ya? Here, I gotta look this way for a second though while you talk, okay? Yeah, because I just gotta check out. There's a thing back here that I wanted to take a look at. I wanted to read the chat actually, Shaq. If you could just say thank you to everybody.
I just want to say thank you to all the people, the first timers and the subscribers and everybody for showing up and saying hello to us.
Shaq, that's a great sentiment. Thank you for sharing that with the people. Now get the fuck out of here because I got to get back out onto the monologue, buddy. It's sweet that you do this, and I love that you want to be a part of the show, but I don't know. It's just like it's not the Shaq show, it's the Tonight stream. Anyway, so Shaq put together his famous, he calls it the Shaq, his famous cocktail, and Dana was tossing those back like you wouldn't believe. Shaq's a big boy. He only does 2 or 3 of those. So what he does is he takes one of the Papa John's dipping sauce, opens up the top, and dips a breadstick in it to make a little pool, a little spot for him to be able to pour some Tito's vodka into. He pours that in there, mixes it up with his finger, and tosses it back. Dana must have had about 15, 20 of these, and she was just going off. And the thing about the Shaq cocktail is, it's really good. It's amazing. I love the taste of it and how drunk it gets me. But it's a little tough on the tummy, believe it or not, to drink a bunch of a butter and garlic. But anyway, Dana, she posted an apology on Facebook that included a picture of herself slumped in a seat at the stadium. Of course, that was Photoshop. She was over here at my place. We were enjoying big bowls of Shaq cereal and, the Shaq cocktail and things like that. Who can blame her for wanting to try and make herself there in the action? But we were just kind of in front of the big screen. I guess I don't have a joke for that one. Dana, we love you. We think you're doing a great job. You're going to be governor someday. God willing. Let's see. On the clock, positive reviews for pitch clocks and minors as MLB eyes ways to speed up the pace of play. Yeah, they need to because, frankly, I tried to watch a baseball game the other day. And I swear that seventh inning stretch, it's just stretched on and on. A baseball game like that is so long. It's almost as long as one of those stories that my mother-in-law tells. Okay? Yeah. Yeah, that's right. Let's see. From Carrie Underwood. Nah, we don't want to talk about the CMA Awards. There's nothing to this story. AP Entertainment, do better, please. That's what I have to say about that one. Okay. Yes, a Maryland high school English teacher has worked to open up college education for her students, has been awarded $1 million. The Varkey Foundation says Keisha Thorpe was picked from more than 8,000 nominees for the Global Prize. Let's take a look at our friend Keisha here. So the Varkey Foundation says she was picked from more than 8,000 nominees for the Global Prize. That's right. It's great to get the students into college. How do you make a joke out of that? Let's see. $1 million. Let's see. 8,000 nominees for a global prize. So I guess, folks, the way to get an actual living wage as a teacher is to win a contest, folks. That's what we're getting here. You got to be a contest winner. Basically, win the lottery to make a living as a teacher in America. The U.S. faces a heightened threat environment as the holidays approach, Homeland Security warns. Yes, Homeland Security says, as the holidays approach, my mother-in-law is going to be on the road more than ever. Black Friday sales, and she's a Karen and all that stuff because she's, mother-in-laws are bad or whatever. My mother-in-law is fine, really. To be honest with you, my mother-in-law is fine. I don't really have a beef with her. It's just, it's easy to make a joke when you just say your mother-in-law and kind of go, Rrr. Oh, by the way, folks, everybody check out my tie tonight. I've got a very special tie. Yeah, take a look at that. Wow. Very interesting. A little something cooked up by the folks over at Zazzle.com. The home of some of the best stuff that you've ever purchased. This is the shiniest tie I've ever had in my life. It's amazing. Universities that have adopted COVID-19 vaccine mandates this fall have seen widespread compliance, even though many schools made it easy to get out of the shots by granting exemptions to nearly any student who requested one. Yeah, that's right. So, I guess these college students, they must have thought that they were getting shot up with drugs, with hard drugs, because they were all wanting to get this shot so much, these college students. Not a fan of college students, me personally. The U.S. government is suing Uber, saying it discriminates against disabled people by charging fees when drivers have to wait for passengers to board their vehicles. Yes, that's right. Not very nice. It's not nice to treat the folks with disabilities in this way, and it definitely violates the Americans with Disabilities Act, in my opinion. I'm not a lawyer, or as I like to call them, a freaking shark, because these lawyers, they'll come and they'll chomp you up with their jaws. Not a fan of lawyers, but I am a fan of the U.S. government suing Uber because, it's not your fault that you take a long time getting into the car, especially if you have a disability or, if you are busy, texting with your friends and things like that on your phone on your way to the car. Actually, I think it should be fine. Like, I think they should the Uber, they should be honestly paying me to be using my driveway when I take so long to get out to the car, when I'm enjoying a few, Shaq cocktails on my way out there. That's right. How intensive. Yes. Uber should be charging more to college students than they do to anyone else. And that goes across the board, honestly. I'd say for me personally, I would prefer it if just everyone was charging college students more, because I think they've got a free ride for far too long. Folks, I think it's maybe time for me to stop fucking around on the AP and just saying, just drawing this segment out for so long, saying garbage that isn't funny or makes sense. I need to put a stop to this segment and get to my first guest, Jordan, who I can't wait to talk to about Trademarked Skate Company. And we maybe won't talk too much about the previous CEO of Trademarked, who I have a little bit of personal history with. But we will be talking about the future of Trademarked. And we're gonna be talking about where things are going as things go on. Yes, that's right. We'll be right back with Jordan. They'll be right back with me. We'll be right back with Jordan. One moment. Enjoy these commercials from our sponsors.
Strength carpet and room deodorizer works better, costs less.
Fresh, clean scent.
It's new, has more odor-destroying ingredient than those two combined. And look, while they sit on top, Arm & Hammer Extra Strength penetrates to destroy deep-down odors.
Room smells fresh.
Right.
And it costs less.
Right.
I goofed.
Right.
New Arm & Hammer Extra Strength Carpet and Room Deodorizer. Works better, costs less. Unscented, too.
What are you doing?
Laundry.
Why?
Oh, so you and Dad look nice and clean?
A-L-L?
A-L-L cleans everything you get into.
All has concentrated cleaning power to get out even rubbed-in dirt and grease stains, so everything comes out clean.
What happened to where I fell down?
It's all clean.
Could it get purple paint if I fell, puppy?
Dilly.
Get it ALL clean with the concentrated cleaning power of Concentrated All.
We will return to the television premiere of Agatha Christie's Sparkling Cyanide.
Sunday, right after the award-winning 60 Minutes. Are Alice and Carrie really over the hill?
Damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it! What are you, 45, 46? 42?
And on one day at a time.
We used to go together, didn't we?
Is it business or pleasure when Sam's old flame drops by?
I don't think he can come out and play.
Sunday at 60 Minutes. Alice and one day at a time.
Tomorrow on CBS.
Macy's 8-hour sale is Sunday. Save on fashion, electronics, home furnishings, and more. 8 hours to save this Sunday during Macy's 8-hour sale.
You want your video recorder and TV to sound like a movie theater? Use a stereo sound adapter.
No. You use a special patch cord. You run the patch cord to the speaker.
Don't listen to them. It's all an amplifier.
Introducing Beta Hi-Fi, a Sony Betamax that connects to your television and stereo for the most remarkable audio-video experience ever. It will change the way you view television.
You said that because I went to Sony.
Beta Hi-Fi, the Sony of high-fidelity VCRs.
We got to interrupt that news break because I've got my first guest, Ghost. Oh, I'm sorry, it's not Halloween anymore. It's November now. Jordan, welcome to the Tonight Stream. I'm so happy to have you.
Thank you. Yes, it's very nice to be here.
Yes, I hope the travel to Flint, Michigan here was not too much for you.
Well, yeah, I'm doing the CEO thing and having my AirPods in, even though I'm talking to a person face to face.
Right,
so,
right. Yes. And Shaq,
exactly as we're expecting.
Shaq makes me wear these giant headphones at all times because he always wants to whisper in my ear about different things. Jordan, Trademarked Skate Company. This is a crazy skate company, okay? I'm sorry. I have to get it out there because for the most part, when you got a skatewear company, they're going to be selling things for people that skate on skateboards, right? But that is not the case with Trademarked, right?
True. So we are a skate company for non-skaters by non-skaters.
Mm-hmm. So what happens if a skater wears the trademarked gear?
Well, first we get our pitchforks.
Okay.
No, I'm kidding. No, I'm kidding. Everyone is welcome to wear trademarked gear. Of course, they're non-skaters. If you think about it from a business perspective, non-skaters is a very much larger market than skaters is. So the growth potential for a skate company that caters specifically to non-skaters is quite large. And so while we're fine with skaters wearing our stuff, I think that it makes more sense for the non-skaters to come after our stuff.
Yeah, that's an untapped business potential there. Almost infinite growth is possible for Trademarked. If every non-skater would just buy even one T-shirt each, I suppose there are a finite number of people on the planet, so maybe not infinite necessarily, but quite a lot of business potential there.
Yeah, for sure. Sorry, it's hailing where I am.
Oh,
I mean, here in the studio, it's hailing outside.
Yeah, we turned down the hail. basically just it's a whole thing with the Shaq has all this cereal, and it's like he wants. I think it's actually the cereal is what we're hearing, not hail necessarily. He's just like throwing
Shaq
it
is
against
just
the
so
roof.
tall.
Yes, yes.
That when he eats cereal, messily and it gets all over the place, it's just sounds like hail.
That's right.
Makes sense.
Yes, that's right. So where do the designs for these shirts come from? Who are you working with on these?
So, we have a couple of designs that I inherited with the company that are done by artists in Michigan, or a lot of people in this chat may know Kate Rath.
Mm-hmm.
Did a very famous jumpsuit for us, a sweatsuit, the bright yellow one. And so far, since I have taken over, I've designed all of the clothes.
Okay.
Now we do have upcoming more artists who will be doing more designs for us that I'm very excited about. But my big pivot has been I'm commissioning artists to make art out of skate and skate related things,
Wow.
such as skate decks that we are then going to be selling. So it's not just going to be an apparel company, we're also going to be a lifestyle company.
Amazing. Wow. That is really great. And also, I mean, that's great as a non-skater, If you want to be a non-skater because you hate skateboards and skate gear specifically, this is great for you because they're destroying all this skate gear to make these designs.
Yeah. Like we are a skate company still, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we don't want to disparage skate. We want to embrace the creativity and the community around skating that we might not be able to personally participate in because we don't know how to skateboard. So for us, poser is not a 4-letter word for trademarked.
Right.
We counted, and there are 5 letters, so it really isn't. In case you were wondering. No, but to partake in skate culture without having to have to skate. And so we like skate stuff. So we're going to try and integrate some of that.
Yeah, I mean, it is cool looking, shirts and gear and stuff like that. It's not fair that just the skaters get to use it and with their nasty, their skin knees and things like that. Personally, I mean, my thing on it is I really just hate skateboards and skaters. I know you're trying to move me away from that, but personally, I just, it makes me so mad. So that's why I really attach to Trademarked.
Fair. The initial target demographic was a little more on the anti-skate side. That's part of my takeover as CEO is kind of pivot, be a little bit less antagonistic towards skaters. We do still sell a T-shirt that you can get that is a skateboarder getting struck by lightning that says, "May God strike me down if I skate in this shirt," which I think is a very good design and will not be taking it down.
Yes, that's pretty incredible. I mean, you could always, go back to the roots and occasionally, maybe 1 out of 10 designs could be explicitly anti-skater.
You know what? If you want to submit some designs that are anti-skater, I will screen them and we'll see.
Now, Shaq has put together quite a few designs, mostly with his face on them. Is that going to be a problem? He does not own the rights to these, by the way.
Does Shaq skateboard?
He does not. No, he tried to, but it's like roller skating for him. He's got huge feet, this guy.
Got it. So then he's good. He's good to submit designs if he doesn't skate. I see a question in the chat. Where do I submit designs? If you have designs you would like to submit, trademarkedskate@gmail.com. Trademarkedskate@gmail.com.
Yes, trademarkskate@gmail.com is where you're going to go to submit designs. And if you want to go and purchase a shirt or some apparel, some lifestyle gear, where do I go to purchase that, Jordan?
Trademarkedskate.com.
Amazing. Trademarkskate.com. Everybody get over there, purchase a few T-shirts. Check out the newspaper. In your local newspaper, you may find Jordan. They were in the newspaper very recently, and amazing article. I read it from beginning to end. I absolutely loved it, Jordan.
That was the first thing that I wanted to do once I bought the company was get it in the local news. And we with the help of, this is a little behind the scenes, but with the help of Randy 5000's production assistant, who was a journalism major, it turns out, helped me submit it all over town. We sent it a ton of places. And then it took 2 months, but finally someone got back to me, and then it ended up with the article. So I'm very excited about that.
Amazing.
You can see my great headshot in the Dallas Morning News.
Yeah, check that out. They look great. Jordan, thank you so much for being on the stream. I absolutely am excited about Trademarked and where it's going. Trademarkskate.com. I ordered my T-shirt. I can't wait for it to get here. I mean, Shaq ordered his T-shirt, and it'll be here at any time. And I'm really looking forward to seeing these designs. Now, it sounded like you've got a lot of design work that you have to get to tonight. Is that the case?
It's true, yeah.
Okay, so we've got to let Jordan go. So sorry to the folks in chat who are just absolutely going nuts for Jordan. I see just tons of the chat is going absolutely off right now. And I'm just waiting for a moment for it to start. Yes, exactly. Thank you. So the chat is going absolutely nuts right now for Jordan. Oh, wow. And the sweetheart. Who is this?
Pat says bye. This is Holly.
Holly.
She doesn't like the hail, or she doesn't realize that she can eat Shaq's cereal that has fallen yet, so she'll get to it, though.
Oh, I'm sorry, Holly. It's okay. It's just cereal. Don't worry about it, Holly. Jordan, thank you again for being on. Folks, hold on for just a moment. We're going to be right back with Anastasia, and we're going to be talking Dunktown and all things basketball. One last thank you to Jordan. Jordan, thank you. And we'll see you sometime soon. Maybe you're always welcome back on the Tonight Stream.
Perfect. Thanks.
Yes, trademarkskate.com. Everybody head over there. And then that would
have to start locking people out.
Ford Motor Company invites comparison
To anything.
Made anywhere.
by anybody.
Compare this $55,000 Mercedes Coupe to this Thunderbird Turbo. Compare the new Ford Tempo to the Audi 4000 or the Chrysler K cars. Only Tempo gives you both front-wheel drive and independent rear suspension. Compare Cadillac to the highest quality luxury car built in America, the Lincoln Town Car. Compare any small car on the road to the best-selling car in the world, the Ford Escort. Compare Ford trucks.
Our full-size pickups are the best-selling line of trucks in the country.
And we're the leader in vans.
Compare our quality.
We're building the highest quality cars and trucks of any major U.S. manufacturer.
Compare our cars and our trucks
To anything.
Made anywhere.
By anybody.
You're gonna love them.
You're gonna love the quality Ford. Quality is job one.
We're ready.
We will return to Agatha Christie's Sparkling Cyanide, starring Anthony Andrews.
Tuesday, a kid gets framed and Ben's trust is tested.
I'd be willing to put my boat up as security.
Ben, he's gone.
On the Mississippi. Then Lindsay Wagner was everything a mom is supposed to be until her tragic death changed everything, and Ricky Schroeder was left with half a family.
I hate you being my father!
Two kinds of love. It's all Tuesday.
Tomorrow, Danny White leads the 8-1 Dallas Cowboys against a fired-up Philadelphia Eagles team, plus other regional action, all starting with the NFL today on CBS Sports. This is CBS.
We want parents would call Kraft macaroni and cheese Kraft cheese and macaroni. Annie, this isn't going to be easy. Just tell them the cheese should come first because the cheese sauce that makes it taste so good.
Kraft macaroni and cheese dinner, made with genuine Kraft cheddar. What could taste better?
Let's just say we explain everything over and over and they still won't call it Kraft cheese and macaroni. Then what? Tell them it'll clean up your room.
Kraft cheese and macaroni.
You are one.
Wow, thank you to the fine folks over at Kraft Mac and Cheese for the amazing product that you make. I'm back with a great guest, my good friend, Anastasia. Anastasia, welcome to the stream.
Thank you. Thanks for having me. It's an honor.
It's an honor? Is that
yeah,
true?
to be on this historic couch.
Yeah. Yeah, and you know the purple basketball is right over there. Let me make sure I'm pointing in the right direction. Oh, my green screen is showing up. Yeah, see the purple basketball, very close here.
Wow.
Yes.
I can't believe it.
Anastasia, you are the host of the Dunktown podcast, as we all know. Shaq is probably going to come back and ask you lots of questions about basketball. He's like, Anastasia is a fake fan? That's messed up, isn't it?
I'm a fake fan. I was watching the Lakers game right before, coming over here to the studio. And I'm a huge fan of Shaq. I mean, the work that he does, with those General commercials.
Uh-huh.
And the Papa John's and,
right.
He's got his own chicken restaurant. Come on. What's not to love?
Yeah, I told him that was mean to say that you're a fake fan. I don't know why he says these things. He's kind of a jerk. Anastasia, as I call you Stas, okay? Folks,
yeah,
I call Anastasia Stas, okay? That's just the thing that I do. I decided to do that many years ago when we posted on a web forum together, and it's just stuck, and you are Stas in my mind from now on, so it's hard for me to call you Anastasia.
Yeah, was it weird having Anastasia come out of your mouth? It
was weird. Like, I had to stop and think about if I'm saying it right, to be honest with you.
And Greggy, like, lots of people call me Stas now.
Really?
And you started that nickname.
Well, that's
and it's like people who've never met you, who don't know you in other parts of my life, call me that.
Well, that's great. I'm glad that is my legacy. It's perfect, actually. It's honestly everything I could ask for. Anastasia.
Mm-hmm.
we had little Holly on the stream a little bit earlier. A very sweet, cute little dog. I've heard you've been doing a little bit of pet sitting yourself lately.
I have. I've been doing a lot of pet sitting. It seems like, in the last couple months, everybody's been asking me to watch their house and their pets. And last week I watched 2 cats, walked a friend's dog, and checked another friend's mail all in the same week.
Wow.
Yeah. It seems like everybody's traveling but me. I'm stuck here just all by my lonesome, surrounded by animals, and everyone else is off having fun.
Well, that just goes to show that you're the responsible one in the friend group. You're the one that everybody asks to take care of these things for them.
That's true. It's nice that, to be trusted, and, people think that I'm, responsible enough to watch their beloved pets.
Right, exactly. They know that if they put Stas in charge, when they come home from their trip, their pet is going to be just fine.
Yeah, but it gets a little awkward now with, like, because there's some people that have cameras in their house, like security cameras and stuff. It's so easy to get cameras. And I did have an incident a while back where I did not realize, they didn't tell me before they left that there were cameras in the house, and I'm watching their pets, and I might get a little wacky. Sometimes a basketball game or a Shaq commercial comes on and I get wild and I'm whooping and pointing at the TV and dancing, and all of a sudden I see a little light in the corner of the room. Like, what is that? And it was a camera.
Wow. Yes, and you know, people have these cameras. Yes, how intensive. Very into that story. You know, people have these cameras for watching their pets while they're away and stuff like that. So it kind of does make sense. Maybe they just wanted to check in on the animals, and then they catch you, you know, enjoying the game too hard, maybe.
Yeah, they get a little bonus. They come to see Fluffy. They get a little bonus of me moonwalking across their living room.
Mm-hmm. So 2 cats, you walked a dog.
Yeah. I'm actually dog sitting right now.
Oh, right now. That's are you at someone else's house right now?
No,
Okay.
I came back to my house because I didn't want to lug a microphone over, but
yes. Yeah, that would be very interesting to discover that you know, I complimented your background earlier. You know, you got a nice sense of depth here. I love your is that a wall sculpture? Is that a clock? What do we have behind you there?
it's a clock that doesn't work anymore, so it's just become a wall sculpture.
Yes, it's art now. Yes. And you know, complimenting that and then discovering that it was someone else's house would be a pretty funny reveal there. But let's get
I would do that.
Let's get Olympic medals for these pets, please. Who is the silver? Who is the gold? Who is the bronze out of these 2 cats and dog?
Okay, so gosh, bronze has to go to Mittens because she's very cute. I really like her, and she's called Mittens because she has extra digits on her paws.
Aww.
But she is a bit sassy and did scratch me.
Oh no. Oh no. Was it a bad one?
No, it wasn't too bad, but every once in a while she'll come up to me for love and I'll be petting her, and then she'll just be like, "I'm done with this," and scratch my hand.
Oh wow. And you know, bronze, if you took home a bronze medal from the Olympics, you would be perfectly happy with it. I would anyway. Maybe not you. I know you're very competitive stuff.
Oh yeah, I would be pissed. I'd throw it in the dirt. But silver has to go to the dog that I walked. He's great, but he is a puppy, so he's a bit difficult and still, you know, not completely leash trained.
Right.
Super cute though, and just, you know, puppies are fun, so got to give him the silver.
Right. And then that gold is going to be a cat.
Ooh, it's going to be a cat. His name is Henry. He's so cute. He's fluffy. He's cuddly. He's also like kind of a weirdo, but like in a really fun way.
Sounds like a real Greggy type.
Exactly. That's what I said to his owners. I was like, "You don't know Greggy, but your cat's a Greggy type." I know you're allergic, right? Are you getting the sniffle just hearing about this?
Yes. I mean, there is a thing where if I hear like a very lifelike cat sound, like meowing and things like that, and like the purring and the, you know, the deep throat like sounds, it does make my eyes kind of tear up a little bit, like just as a like a mental thing. I don't know why. But I am extremely allergic, especially to cats, but dogs as well. It's pretty sad. I wish I could cuddle up with a sweet cat or dog someday.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry I, you know, brought up all these pets to you, and just rubbed it in your face.
Mm-hmm. And your descriptions of them were so good. It was like I was right there, and I felt like, oh no, I need to go get my inhaler or something. But I just powered through it. I'm a consummate professional. So
Yeah,
I just
you
kept
really
going.
are. I'm impressed. I'm impressed.
Now, you also said that you were checking mail for some of your friends. You ever take a little sneak peek?
I do, yeah. Especially if it's like got what feels like a card inside,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I'll steam that bad boy open as they do in the cartoons and take that card for a little ride and then slip it back in.
Yes, and you get to pretend like their grandma loves you instead.
Exactly. I want to receive that love first. And then, I like to think that when they get it and they read it, they think it feels a little less, loving or a little less emotional because I took a little bit.
Yeah, you took it. You got there first, and yeah. You were the first one to walk across that, that virgin snow or whatever, this beautiful card.
Yeah. And packages. Come on, my friend got some new shoes. I tried them on, walked around, did a little dance, put them back in the box. They didn't know.
Yes, I think packages would be your only real chance to get something cool, get a chance to look at something cool. I don't think anybody really gets good mail anymore.
I mean, it's a travesty. It's a real shame. Listeners, viewers, please, send a postcard, send a letter, send a Polaroid, take some cheesecake photos. No more dick pics.
No.
Send that stuff through the mail, please.
Mm-hmm. Yes, you can take a dick pic with a Polaroid camera, but mail it, get the mailman involved.
Get out of those DMs.
Yes. Yes. That's a really great point.
I know people come on here for advice and just lifestyle advice,
It doesn't always have to be, jokey, having fun and stuff like that. Sometimes you can just do a public service announcement and let folks know it's time to bring back real mail.
Yeah, exactly.
And exclusively just for other people to look at your mail. I don't care if you get a nice letter from somebody or something. That doesn't matter to me. It's just that somebody in between gets to steam it open and read it before you.
I always wonder, whenever I send a postcard, do you think a mail carrier ever reads that real quick?
I think... Yes, I think that does happen from time to time. I think probably they're very busy, and so they don't get a lot of chance to. But when they get to, they enjoy a nice postcard.
Like they're on their lunch break. Maybe they're just sifting through, finding the postcards, reading them.
Yeah.
Because whenever I'm writing, I'm like, should I put in a little something for the mail carrier? Just a little hello, hope you're having a good lunch break.
Yeah, you could write that on the back of an envelope.
Oh, that's a great idea.
Probably computers are sorting all this and nobody ever actually sees it, I would imagine. But on the off chance, somebody has to bring it to your house.
That's true. It's true.
Mm-hmm. So in the situation where you open their card, do you think that their grandma sort of loves you a little bit now?
Oh, 100%. Yeah, I think I'm getting, I'm feeling it, but grandma's feeling it too.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
A spark has occurred.
And it's not a lot. You're getting maybe 2-3% of grandma's love for the person. But, that is less love that they get, and now you get it.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. And I don't have any grandmas anymore.
Right.
I need that. I'm really living for, other people's grandma's love.
Mm-hmm. Right. So in a way, if somebody were to get mad at you for doing this, that would be kind of fucked up, honestly, because you have all these grandmas that are constantly sending you cards. Get over yourself.
Yes, some of us wish we were so lucky. Like, can you just not share the grandma love a little bit? Or are you that selfish that you just want to keep all that for yourself?
Yeah. Some people out there. I don't know what's going on in the world these days, you know?
Yeah. These kids these days not sending snail mail.
Yes.
You know, hogging their grandmas all to themselves.
Hogging their grandmas.
I mean, it's messed up.
Yeah, these kids.
Back in my day, we shared our grandmas and we sent a freaking postcard.
That's right. Yep.
Yeah.
I hate to you know, go to a downer like that, but it's just so sad. We got to get this basketball out of here. Shaq, come get your fucking basketball, dude. It's not cool. You're like we're trying to do a show here, okay? We can't have your toys like littering up the stage. Oh, thank you. Yeah, he has genie powers, so he's able to just make that dematerialize.
He just like disappears the basketball for you.
Yeah.
That's impressive.
Stas, Anastasia, tell me about the Dunktown podcast, would you?
Yeah, we are a couple of newish basketball fans. We have been doing the show for 3 years at this point.
Right.
It's been 3 years of deep diving into the NBA and WNBA. So, while we still don't know what we're talking about half the time, but we have on great guests who do know what they're talking about, and you know, it's a lot of fun. It's a comedy basketball podcast. So you're not getting stats. You're not getting, you know, X's and O's. We hate X's and O's, if I'm being honest.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So we're just talking about fun stuff like drama. Recently, there was a big fight on the court where Nikola Jokic shoved Markieff Morris, and then their brothers had a fight on Twitter. It was gold. It was so good. So we talk about that on our most recent episode, which came out today.
Awesome.
So if you like basketball or not, check it out.
Or if you like anime. Last week you were talking about anime with your guests. So, you know, just show up. They're doing everything on Dunktown. It's not just the basketball.
Yeah, we really do cover a lot of different topics. We talked a lot about sneakers this week. Just all kinds of stuff. And it's fun. It's a fun time.
Yeah, just whatever you do, don't ask Agata and Stas to play tic-tac-toe with you because they hate those X's and O's.
Oh my God. Get them out of here. I can't stand an X or no.
Now, I think from what I've gathered, most of doing a basketball podcast is knowing the players' names. Like, what percentage of the players in professional basketball would you say you know the names of?
In the league right now, a lot.
A lot?
Huge percentage. Yeah.
Do you think a majority, would you say? I'm not going to test you. I don't have a quiz prepared or anything like that, so don't worry about that. But
I'm going to say 50%.
50%. That's great.
Yeah, because there's bench players that I don't know, you know. But if you name a team right now, I'll at least know, let's say, 3 players on that team.
That's really good, I think. That's incredibly more than I know. I know some current basketball players because, of course, Shaq is always talking about them, but also because I follow my friend Kevin on Twitter, and he likes to talk about basketball, and I don't really ever know what he's talking about, but I do know some players' names from that.
We've had Kevin on the show, and he does his own very fun comedy stuff related to basketball. Like, made a whole rap about Nick Nurse, the coach for and how he doesn't like him.
What a banger. That is a great song. Just on its own, that's a great song.
It is. It should have topped the charts. I was pissed.
To me, that's like an all-timer. That's an all-timer diss track, I would say.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, but it's gosh, Greggy, for some reason, you asking me if I know the names of players, it like makes me want to say player names. And I'm holding back right now.
Yes.
But for some reason, it's like you challenged me, and now I feel, I have to prove myself.
That's my little trick. When I had Alex on here last week, I tried to get him talking about lunch because he has a lunch podcast, and I've had all of my co-hosts of the official The Orville podcast on, and I did a bit where I didn't know what the podcast was about, and I made them explain the premise of it and gave them a hard time because it sounds dumb. When it's all like a lot of it is my idea, or at least I'm going along with everything that we're doing anyway. But yes, I invite podcasters on, and I try to trick them into doing their podcast on the stream. And I'm almost there. If I could just get you to name like 4 more basketball players' names, I think this would technically be an episode of Dunktown.
I mean, I think you're right. There's a few things that there are a few things that have to be included in order for it to be really an episode of Dunktown. One is we both have to say who we would kiss, who's currently in the league.
Okay. Currently in the league, Shaq.
Yeah.
He's looking at me and he's making the big kissy face. No, not you. You're not in the league, buddy.
Yeah, you're not in the league
let's
anymore,
see.
Shaq.
Who do I love?
Get those
Who do I
lips
love in the
out
league?
of here.
In the league, of course, we got tons of handsome folks in the league, I would say. To me, it's just so hard to choose.
Is there? I mean, look. Okay, you've got LeBron.
You got LeBron. I thought about saying LeBron because that's like
I saw it in your eye.
It was in my eye. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I didn't go with LeBron. I think if I had to go with someone, it would have to be, that one guy on the Celtics. He's extremely handsome. He's tall. He's tall, right? Very muscular. Great lips.
Is it
great
Jaylen
lips
Brown?
Jaylen Brown. Thank you. On the tip of my tongue. Thank you so much. Wait, no, not Jaylen Brown. Not Jaylen Brown. The other guy.
Jason Tatum?
Jason Tatum, folks. Jason Tatum. There we go. That's two, folks. That's 2. We're about we're about to Candyman stars. Oh, how, Mitch, that's not nice to play the crickets when I'm trying to come up with basketball players' names.
I feel like I really would love to kiss a young fella who has the most beautiful eyes in the league. Mm-hmm. It's Kelly Oubre.
Kelly Oubre.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Great.
Really beautiful eyes, so you can keep your eyes open while you're kissing him. I recommend it.
Okay.
Actually.
How do you feel about that? Eyes open while kissing. What do you think?
I've never done it.
Never in your life.
Never done it in my life.
But it with Kelly, it'd be a different story.
I would have to. I mean, I just don't know how I could break eye contact with them. They're mesmerizing.
Well, that's the gold. Okay. How about the silver?
Okay, silver. Maybe let's say Serge Ibaka on the LA Clippers.
Number 4, that's a Dunktown episode, folks. We got her.
Oh no, Greggy! You tricked me.
Stas, I'm so sorry to have to do that to you, but I finally got one. Yes, my own episode of Dunktown, all for me and you, the viewer.
It's like an NFT. Like, you legally own it, but all these people watching also have it as well.
Yes, it's kind of like that grandma's card,
Yeah, that's true.
This is my Dunktown episode, but they also got a little piece of it, 3% each.
Yeah, they get a little taste.
Stas, it's been absolutely amazing to talk to you. I've just got to move on and wrap things up by talking things out with Shaq. He's over here. He's again making those kissy faces. We're not going to kiss, Shaq. Tonight's not the night.
He wants one bad.
He does really want to kiss really bad. But everybody, go over to Dunk.town and subscribe to the Dunktown podcast. You can also search on iTunes or what have you. I assume you guys are on iTunes, aren't you, Stas?
It's everywhere.
Everywhere.
Yeah, and we have great SEO, so just Google us.
Yes, Gabe is on the ball.
He really is.
Yes, Gabe is a great guy. Got to get Gabe on here. Gabe, come on the Tonight stream sometime soon.
You should.
Yeah. Any big episodes coming up soon? Where are we at with the season? I don't know. I'm that bad with basketball. I don't know where we are.
The season just started in October, so still very early on. You could pick a team if you don't have one and just, watch them go to the end. Personally, my new favorite team is the Bulls. Bunch of young guys, also a bunch of cuties on that team. And they're just really exciting to watch. The Bulls have been bad for a very long time, so watch them be good now.
Hey, there you go.
And so yeah, season just started, so I highly recommend jumping in there. And then as far as exciting episodes, I mean, honestly, our episode today was very fun. And it's an episode where if you aren't familiar with basketball, that's fine because we don't talk about it a ton. We talk about a lot of other stuff. So, but if you do want to get into it, we also talk about some exciting stuff going on. And then our guest is Isaiah Lester, who is an amazing TV writer, wrote for Blackish, and also has a great podcast of his own. So it's just a fun time.
It's a fun time. Agata and Anastasia are both incredibly funny and sweethearts, and it's just fun to listen to them, have fun with their friends, and just have a nice conversation. So go over to Dunk.town, subscribe, get on board, and listen to Dunktown.
Thanks, Greggy.
Thank you, Stas, for being on the Tonight stream. What a great guest. Thank you so much for being here. And with that, I think we're gonna go on a quick break. We're gonna bring back Shaq, and I gotta hold his feet to the fire a little bit on this cereal that he's got, folks. So just give me a minute, and we'll be right back. See you, Stas. Thank you for being here.
Bye. Thank you.
Come back soon. Be right back.
Research firm ran a taste test between Sprite and 7-Up, and the taste people chose most often was the taste of Sprite. That's because Sprite is the only caffeine-free soft drink with lemon, and people just seem to love that great lemon taste. We like to look at it this way. We gave the people a choice, and more of them made the Sprite one.
It's only Sprite for you.
Okay, Shaq. How great were Jordan and Stas, right? Amazing guests, wouldn't you say? Shaq, it's an auditory medium. You would need to say something. You can't just nod like that. Yeah, I know you're nodding very vigorously, and now you're kind of nodding a little too hard. But you got to say something if you want people. Whatever, it doesn't matter. Shaq, let's talk about this cereal that you've got, buddy. He says, what's the point of having a talk show stream, Greggy, if I don't get to come on and pimp my new cereal? And I'm like, Shaq, you're like a millionaire, dude. What are you talking about? And he just wants to talk about this cereal all day. So why don't we just get right to it real quick? Shaq, Shaquille O'Neal joins Tony the Tiger. Let's see. Let's get this in frame properly. What do you say, Shaq? Is that okay with you, buddy? Is that okay with you? I hope it's okay with you because I really want to. Why? How come I can't select this fucking thing? Okay, there we go. Oh my God. I hate streaming. Don't you hate streaming, everybody? Streaming is a huge pain in the ass, but we love it. So Shaquille O'Neal joins Tony the Tiger at Centric Court with Kellogg's Frosted Flakes, first of its kind cereal slam dunk. Now, who the hell wrote this thing, Shaq? That's what I want to know. Mitch, that's a great point. Mitch was the best guest, or one of the greats of the guesting game for certain, one way or another. And that Doughboys but from Michigan, right? Maybe that'll come back someday. It's not going to come back. We really should have made Jordan really talk a lot of shit about the previous CEO. Just kidding. Rocco's great. So Battle Creek, Michigan. Hey, I know Michigan. The nationwide debut of Kellogg's Frosted Flakes with crispy cinnamon basketballs is just a few weeks out. But before the cereal hits retail shelves, Kellogg's Frosted Flakes is giving super fans the chance to win an autographed box signed by legendary basketball Hall of Famer Shaquille O'Neal. Now, Shaq, what do you say? If folks want to send their their Frosted Flakes with cinnamon basketball boxes to the studio, would you sign them for them here? Absolutely not. No. That would kind of defeat the whole purpose of the contest, Greggy. It's not sportsmanlike. And above all things, I'm a sportsman. Hey, no argument from me. That's absolutely right. So this is basically just a press release for your cereal, Shaq. I mean, it's just kind of exactly like what Kellogg would like everybody to know about it. So for a limited time, you can go and get this Frosted Flakes. It has Shaq's face on it. I mean, it's kind of a stretch to call them crispy cinnamon basketballs. They're little red circles that are not Shaq flavored. That would be something else. Cinnamon flavored. Let's watch your commercial. How about that, Shaq? Sounds good, right? Let's see here.
I took my favorite cereal, made
Let's
it
turn it up.
way better, Tony.
Shaq, you're using my crunchy, delicious Kellogg's Frosted Flakes.
Does Tony the Tiger really sound like that, Shaq, in real life? Yeah. To be honest, Greggy, I thought he kind of sounded like Peter Griffin from Family Guy. You think everybody sounds like Peter Griffin, though, Shaq. That's kind of your thing. Let's see here. Let's see these cinnamon basketballs in action.
I added cinnamon basketballs. It's one of history's greatest improvements.
Ugh, it's hard to improve on my cereal.
Hard, but I did it. Cinnamon!
Can we get a live one of those, Shaq? Come on. He's getting shy again. Shaq, come on. Just do a quick one. Oh, no. Oh, he went away. Oh, he's too shy. He's too shy to do it, folks. So we'll just go back a little bit, and we'll listen to it one more time. Here we go.
Cinnamon!
I'm surprised they fit your whole head on that little box.
Bet I sell way more boxes than you.
Oh, I'll take that bet all day long.
They're great!
Which one of these buttons mutes Shaq?
Tony, I wish I could find that button. Not so much on the show, because he doesn't talk that much on the show, but just in general, this guy. What a silly boy that Shaq is, you know? I think we got to get Cinnamon is a sound alert, right, Shaq? That'd be cool. He's being shy again. Folks, thank you so much for joining us for the stream. Thank you to all the first-time chatters. Thank you to Jordan, of course. Thank you to Jordan. Trademarkedskate.com. Was that right? Let's look this up real quick. Let's look this up. Oh, yes. Trademarkskate.com. Absolutely. That's where you want to go. Oh, you could get this this amazing looking shirt about a grandpa here. You could get, let's see, let's make this fit in the window. How about that? Oh, the Chris Murphy special is the grandpa shirt there. That'll do, Grandpa. That's what that shirt says. Uh-oh, it's showing my bookmarks and stuff. You don't want that on a stream, do you? Okay, this is the shirt I purchased. This is a cool looking shirt. The final issue. Okay. Yeah, I'd wear that, right? Wouldn't you wear that? So go to trademarkedskate.com and check that out. How about let's go to Dunktown real quick. Let's take a look at that. Okay, now look at these little caricatures we have here. We got Agata on the left and Stas on the right. What sweeties those two are. So you can go to Dunktown and see this amazing website that Gabe put together for them. You can listen to these episodes. Joe Mandy, wow, that's a great guest. Let's scroll down. Oh my, Edgar Monplacer, Mike Benner, Mark Fox, and Kevin O'Brien. Wow, that's going to be a great episode. Everybody go check out that episode of Dunktown and tune in tomorrow when my guest is going to be Reegs. At Reegs815 on Twitter, twitch.tv/Reegs815. Reegs is going to be here tomorrow night. Maybe you'll be here tomorrow night. If any of you listening out there viewing, if you're free tomorrow night from 11 to 12 Eastern time, let me know. I would love to have you on the stream because I only have one guest and I like to have two. I mean, because otherwise I have to do a little bit more of this where I'm talking to myself and to Shaq. But we'll be back with you tomorrow with Reegs, possibly a second guest. And one way or another, thank you, folks, for watching the stream. I really appreciate it. I will see you tomorrow.